Welcome to my video. In the today's session, I am going to teach you what is density based clustering and how to use DBSCAN algorithm for density based clustering. Yes, in the last video I have posted what is hierarchical clustering, and hope you would have understood the concept. Now we'll see what is density based clustering. Initially, the clustering is nothing but grouping the items based on the proximity measure. Proximity measure is nothing but the similarity or dissimilarity measures. So density based clustering, here we are going to use the clustering. Here we are going to cluster the items based on the density of the items. Okay, so if I have been given with a new item or a new instance, how I am going to cluster is based on the density. Yes, we'll see in detail. Clusters are the regions of high density that are separated from one another by the regions on low density. So we are going to separate. If we are finding that some points are densely populated in a particular region, that region will be clustered as a single class. The other regions with the low density will be of different class. Under DBSCAN, this is DBSCAN is one of the algorithms in the density based classification. So DBSCAN is a density based algorithm. Density is nothing but number of points with a specified within the specified radius. Yes, so within the specific region, how many number of points? If we have maximum number of points, then density is high in a particular region, then it will be clustered into a single cluster. If we have less number of points within a particular radius, how that region is calculated is they are giving the value called epsilon. Epsilon is nothing but the radius. So within the particular radius, how many number of points are there? So with this we are going to cluster the density based clustering. Yes, a point is the core point if it has at least a specified number of points within an epsilon. Yes, when we will call a point as a core point is if within the radius, if the radius is 6 centimeter, we'll consider within the 6 centimeter radius, if we have specified number of points. What is that specified number of points? It depends upon the application. So if we assume that the minimum point should be 3, so what I have to do is, what I have to check is when my point is core point is, see this is a point called P1. When my P1 will be called as core point is, if the minimum, see here, specified number of points, the minimum point the epsilon is 3, epsilon is the radius is 6 centimeter and the minimum point is specified as 3, we will assume. So the epsilon, the radius is 6 centimeter. I am drawing a circle. So within this cluster or within this region, within this radius, if I have minimum 3 points, that is P2, P3 and P4, then my P1 will be considered as a core point. If I have minimum 3 data points inside the radius, that is 6 centimeter, which is the epsilon value, then I will call this data point P1 as a core point. And what is a border point? Border point is not a core point, but it is in the neighborhood of the core point. Yes, border point, if I see the P2, P3, P4 are there apart from the core point P1. Why I have nominated P1 as a core point? According to the density based algorithm, if in the particular region within the specific radius, if I have 3 minimum points, then I can say it as a core point. So it satisfied the condition. So I am saying that P1 is a core point because P2, P3 and P4 are there inside the radius 6 centimeter. 6. So I am saying it is a core point. Now what is border point? Border point cannot be a core point, but it's a neighborhood of a core point. See, if you check, it is the neighborhood of the core point. If you check P2, P3 and P4, they are the neighborhood of the core point. You check this P2. If I make the circle of for this radius P2, we will assume that this is 3 centimeter. In this radius, in this P2's radius, I am not finding any other points. So when the P2 will be core point, if I find minimum 3 points inside its own radius, then I will say that P2 is core point. But if you see here, I don't have any point inside this radius, that is P2's radius. So the P2 is not the core point, but it is the border of P1. P2 is the border of P1. So P2 is called as border point, since it is the neighborhood of a core point. Because see, P1 is the core point, P2 is the neighborhood of core point. So P2 is called as border point. What is a noise point? Noise point is any point that is not the core point or a border point. Noise point, see, if you take the data point P5, it is located here. It is nowhere inside this region, inside the region of P1 or P2 or P3 or P4. It is outside all these regions or all these radius. It is not even the border, and not even if any data point you are finding which is not a core point or not a border point, then it will be called as a noise point or outlier. So with this concept, density based algorithms works. And now we'll see how the data DB scan, density based scan algorithm works. Yes, so as I have explained, see here, C, if you take, it does not belong to any of the regions of it. See, this is the core point. The C is not there in the region of B or A. So C is called as a noise point. If you take B, this is a data point. How we can check whether it is a border point or core point? In its radius, in its own radius, this is the circle of the core point, data point B. So in its radius, if you find 3 minimum points, then B can be core point. We will check. 1 is there. These are all not points. This A is there. Okay. 1, 2, and here I think the minimum points they have kept as 7. So what happens? 1, 2, 3 only are there. So we cannot make it as a core point. Clear? So it will be a border point. B is called as a border point because inside this radius we should have, according to the condition given here. So based on the application, this minimum points may change. So according to this, the minimum point should be 7. Since we have only 3 points inside the radius of B, we will say that B is a border point. Clear? Then we will assume this one, and here also we have to check. And if we find that minimum 7 points are there inside the data point A, then we can say that it is a core point. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again 2 more points should be added. If I add 2 more points, then it will be called as core point. Otherwise the A is also border point like B, because minimum required is, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, minimum point came. See here, B we have to count 1, 2, 3, including A data point. If you have 7 points, then you will this point will be called as core point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I have minimum 7 points inside the data point of A, then A will be called as core point. So since it satisfies the condition, we will say that A is the core point. If you take B, including this 1, 2, 3 is there, 3, 4 is there. So since it is not satisfying, 4 is less than 7, it will be considered as a border point. And since C is not in the border, or it is not having the minimum number of 7 points, this will be called as a noise point. It is C. If you check C, it is not in the border of B or A, and it does not have minimum 7 points inside this radius. So we will call this as noise point. Yes, original points and the point type. Yes, DB scan algorithm. So how the DB scan algorithm works is it forms clusters. In the next video, we'll see how the DB scan algorithm works. Thank you.